Hey, it's Brian Lee, and I'm applying to the Spring 4.0 Lab cohort. So some of you may know me and some of you may not. So in the spirit of sharing, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the big question I've been asking myself for the past year and a half. So I'm an architect and a designer, and I've spent the last few years designing a program that asked one simple question: how can design education help spur creativity and build future innovators? I'm primarily interested in how design education can engage students in a way to creatively problem solve. For me, art and design have always been a way to resolve my thoughts and kind of synthesize my ideas into something tangible. It's interesting, out of that urge to find new ways to present information, I've become increasingly interested in differentiated design or differentiated learning as a means to reach a lot of students from multiple different ways and engage them at their level and amplify the way they learn. How do we make the process of differentiated learning accessible to students, teachers, and the schools that they exist in? I think democratizing differentiated learning is a huge question. Maybe the better question is, how do we take the world's education database, aggregate that information into simple, consumable educational content points that are easily accessible, intelligently differentiated, and infinitely trackable to students, teachers, and parents? With regard to prototyping, there are already applications that gather information and display it beautifully for the end user. Why not aim that at education and educational content? I'm sure that any solution can express itself at any different scale, but I'm much more interested in the interface. And when I say interface, I mean the interface between the student and the teacher, the student and the student's parents, and then I guess most importantly, the student and the content. How do you provide a means of simplifying all of those interactions and tracking them to improve student performance over time?